ayaw ko naman na maapektuhan ang budget ng distrito ko dahil sa ginagawa ko ngayon. I'm surprised that she hasn't talked to Sec Vince based on her statements because Yusek Claire Castro will make a fool of herself because Secretary Vince and many others will confirm the authenticity of the files that I've uploaded. In the same breath of talking about my allegations against the new leadership in the DPWH, I was being offered extra budget. Noong October 16, nag-press briefing ako tungkol sa mga contractor appointees ng DPWH na ako ay napapasalamat. A few weeks ago, inamin ni Secretary Vince Dizon at ng DPWH na tama ako. Dalawa ng mga appointees ng bagong liderato ng DPWH ay mismong contractor ng DPWH. At yung isa na nagpasok sa kanila na nag-resign una na si Yusek Ari Perez ay konektado kay Congressman Edwin Garjola at sinubukang ilapit si Congressman Garjola kay Sec Vince para makakuha ng kontrata. Anyway, yun po ang backstory. When I was giving that press briefing, may tumawag sa akin na mataas na opisyal ng DPWH on behalf of Sec Vince Dizon. At ang pinag-usapan sa telepono ay ang budget ng distrito ko. Ayaw ko naman na maapektuhan ang budget ng distrito ko dahil sa ginagawa ko ngayon. Pero ako po ay nagtitiwala na dahil tama naman na malaman ng publiko ang budget ng bawat distrito, the fact na tinawagan ako tungkol sa budget ng distrito ko sa gitna ng ating press con alone is proof na ang budget ay ina-allocate din for purposes other than the need of the districts. At minsan, ito nga din ay ginagamit bilang leverage over members of Congress. Pero nagtitiwala po ako na hindi maapektuhan ang budget ng distrito ko dahil sa ginawa ko ngayon.
Okay, sir. Thank you po.
Pero yan pong dahilan na pinatawag ako noong October 16 sa gitna ng press briefing para ipaalala sa akin ang budget ng distrito ko. But despite that, nagbigay ako ng file sa PCIJ at nilabas nila noong Nobyembre.
Sir, sorry. Kakapasok ko lang po. Merong statement po si Yusek Claire Castro. Ang sabi niya, babasahin ko po sir sabi niya, why should this representation prove the alleged Cabral's files he claims to possess? He has started bragging about them, so it is his responsibility to prove their authenticity. Why should he shift his responsibility to others? We are not even aware if
No.
what he is in possession of are mere altered or fabricated documents.
Yes, I think that's from her vlog an hour ago, and I already responded to that earlier in this, which is I'm surprised that she hasn't talked to Sec Vince based on her statements because Yusek Claire Castro will make a fool of herself because Secretary Vince and many others will confirm the authenticity of the files that I've uploaded.
Copy, sir. Thank you po.
Sir, you mentioned about the call last October during the press call. We were there. Narinig din po namin kung ano yung mga sinasabi nyo. And Ang dating po while you were talking to that person from the high official ng DPWH, it's like parang you were challenging him about
No, no,
yung
yun
coming
yung
about. This was one of your transcript. I really don't know, quote, I really don't know who's a contractor in your team, but if you can ask them and come clean to the public, then
Yes.
that would, I think, be a sign that there is real change now in DPWH. And then yet now you were saying na meron bang parang nangiipit po sa inyo? May
you can check the
nanggigipit,
other,
may nanggigipit po ba sa inyo tungkol sa budget ninyo pala that time? Kasi that was not the tone that we
Please.
saw during the press con. Thank you.
excuse me, do you have the rest of the transcript? Because you can read the rest of what I said. I was talking about sana hindi lang distrito ko, sana sa buong bansa. Did you hear that?
So we asked you about what
Sorry.
did he say,
Sorry.
and then ang sinabi nyo lang was
Excuse
okay.
me. Can you read the other part of my statement where I talk about sana hindi lang sa distrito ko pero sa
So
buong bansa?
what do you mean by that, sir? Hindi na po kayo nag-elaborate. Yun lang po
Sorry.
yung sinabi nyo.
But do you have
What
the
was that
transcript?
about?
Do you have the transcript?
I can clearly remember what you said, but you did not elaborate on that. So
Okay,
what
let me
is it
elaborate
about?
now.
So ngayon po ba sinasabi nyo ginigipit pala kayo during that time?
Let me elaborate. The reason why I said in my response, sana hindi lang sa distrito ko, kung hindi sa buong bansa, was because ang sinabi sa akin sa telepono that they will. I'm just trying to recall the exact words, but if I could just paraphrase, that they will grant extra budget for my district. That's what was being offered on the phone, and I said, I don't want it just for my district. I want the DPWH budget to be fixed for the whole country. I was being offered extra budget on that phone call in the middle of the press con. And I'll say a little bit more.
Kindly elaborate, sir.
Okay. In the same breath of talking about my allegations against the new leadership in the DPWH, I was being offered extra budget. In the same breath that I was questioning the DPWH budget, I was being offered extra budget. I think that's the more connected thing.
Budget po saan? Ano pong detalye rito, sir? Kindly please elaborate us.
I'm-
Thank you.
I'm asking for extra budget for classrooms in the first district of Batangas. And on the phone, I was told, we will give you extra budget for your district. If you read between the lines, that means you don't question our budget and we'll give you your budget. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, so you were asking for additional budget sana for classrooms po sa inyong distrito.
Let me
And-
explain. My argument from the beginning, also publicly stated, is that there should be logic behind the budget allocation, and the current system disadvantages certain regions. NCR has the lowest, but there could be arguments for and against that. And then Region 4A is the second lowest after NCR. And there are many districts in Region 4A that are much like the rest of the country, and so should not be treated like urban districts, like mine, the most rural district in Batangas. And yet we have a very low budget per capita. That's why I've been arguing we should redo the whole DPWH budget system so that districts like mine can get additional budget. Okay, so if you look then at what my proposal is, dagdagan ng budget ng distrito ko at ng ibang mga distrito na disadvantage sa current system sa buong bansa, at tinawagan ako para sabihin yung para sa distrito ko ibibigay nila. Huwag ko lang guluhin yung DPWH budget system sa buong bansa.
And then what did you do po, sir? Did you give in? Isn't that a bribe?
Exactly, and that's why tuloy-tuloy akong nagka-question pa sa DPWH budget system sa buong bansa. At yung matatamaan dito, yung mga lugar na maraming parking ng mga contractors. Because big parts of this DPWH budget have been going to places that are not even highly populated, but because that's where the contractors have seen that they can have the most lucrative projects. And instead, if this system is um, applied, then it will instead go to districts or areas even that need them and not necessarily where the contractors can make the biggest profit. So the fact that I am continuing to question the DPWH budget system is me showing na hindi ako mabibili ng anumang budget.
Okay, so hindi po nadagdagan yung budget niyo para sa classroom?
Hindi, nadagdagan. Ako po ay nagpapasalamat. Dahil yun po ay para sa mga mamamayan ng aking distrito. Kaya ko sinasabi, dapat bawasan ito, bawasan yan, para magkaroon ng additional fiscal space para madagdagan ang mga budgets na matagal nang hindi ina-allocate. Matagal ko nang sinasabi, the reason we have a classroom shortage is because there is lower kickbacks in classrooms.
Sir, nadagdagan, I have to cut you, sorry, nadagdagan pala yung budget niyo for classroom. So, paano po yung naging compromise? Kaya po ba hindi niyo po nailabas agad itong sinasabi niyo pong DPWH budget?
Hindi, kasi kung mapansin nyo, hindi ko tinigilan ng DPWH linggo-linggo. Kaya ako po ay nagpapasalamat na kahit na tuloy-tuloy akong nagque-question sa DPWH, hindi so far binawasan ang budget ng aking distrito.
Pero
But
nadadag.
if anyone will tell me that I've gone easy on DPWH, then actually I'm thankful because I'd like DPWH to appreciate na naging mabait ako sa kanila. Pero I think others can say, oh, it's good actually that DPWH is still is not slashing Leandro's budget despite him questioning the whole budget.
So, sir, magkano na po yung naidagdag in total na ng budget for your classrooms, no? Sa inyong distrito.
Yeah, okay, thanks. I'll take this opportunity to disclose. I can't give a precise number because I was planning to actually publish the GAA of my district once it's approved. But the amendments that I'm making for the DPWH budget, by the way, I also posted this on Facebook. The price of the roads in my district I reduced, and I also canceled some roads by 616 million pesos. Yung sinasabi ng DPWH na hindi magawa, in-apply ko yung adjusted prices na hindi ginawa sa buong bansa sa roads ng aking distrito. May savings ng 616 million pesos. So, mula sa savings ng binawasan ng mga roads, inilipat sa classrooms. Kaya may karagdagang ding budget para sa classroom sa aking distrito. By the way, I haven't even gotten to my main point of my press con yet. This might take a very long time. But do you have any more questions, Marian?
Okay na ka, sir. Thank you.
Whatever I've said so far is, I think, less interesting than what I'm going to say after. Any more questions?
Sir, okay na po. Meron pa po kasi
Okay.
kami rin next press.
Okay. So, um,